What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be making a short video for all of you and hopefully be clarifying a few things. So it's been a while since I disappeared and stopped making videos and discontinued Stark's puzzles, and a lot of you asked me what had happened. So this is for those of you who asked me that. I know to some of you in private messages I said that I will be making a video like this, but I'm really sorry that I didn't. I just completely forgot about it. So first let me talk about what I'm doing right now. I'm at a university called Imperial College London. It's one of the best universities in the world, and as it says, it's in London. I'm doing a degree in aeronautical engineering, and my course just started 1 week ago. And for those of you who thought I've been doing aeronautical engineering for the past 2 years, that is not true. All the pictures and stuff you saw on social media were something that I did out of interest. It wasn't something that the school taught me how to do. So now I'm also a rapper, and if you guys want to go ahead and listen to my music, subscribe to the channel if you want, because that's where I'm going to be active now. You can go ahead and follow the link in the description. So now let me go back to what happened 2 years ago. After I finished my 10th grade in CBSE in India, in Delhi, I went to Bangalore for 6 weeks and I did an internship or a work experience, call it whatever you want, in an aerospace company where I learned how the company functions, how parts are manufactured, how they're assembled. I got to work with the quality department. I also sat with the CEO in a few business meetings. So that was a very, very different experience and an exposure at that time. That really changed my life. It may not be something big for you, but for me it was. I was just 15 years old and that completely changed me. It gave me a new view on the whole world. After that, I was generously given a scholarship by a gentleman to study in a school called Charterhouse School. It's in Surrey. It's in a place. It's also in UK. Surrey is near London, and for those of you who knew I went to Charterhouse, I wrote a massive thank you note on Facebook 2 years ago. So for some of you who knew about that post and knew I was going to Charterhouse, a few of you said, is the Indian education system not good enough, or why did you have to leave India, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be very honest with you, I'm the type of person who likes to open up products, look at the mechanisms, look how it works, look at the engineering bits, maybe add some modifications, maybe even design my own and even make it. And that was something I was unable to do back in India. One, because I didn't have the resources. Secondly, we were never taught anything like that. A lot of it was just reading the books and getting the marks, which is something I'm not a big fan of, to be honest, because I believe in learning by doing and not just by mugging up stuff. So that's why I went to Charterhouse, and Charterhouse was a place that offered a subject called Design and Technology, where I learned how products are manufactured, how they're designed, how their materials are chosen, a lot of really cool stuff. I also got to design my own stuff and make them, and that was actually part of my school project. And we got graded for that, so that's the kind of stuff I've always wanted to do. Apart from that, we were also encouraged to kind of just come into the design and technology building and just explore. So I made a whole lot of things. I just used to go there. I used to spend more than half of my time there in that building. And I used to just randomly design a few things, and we had access to 3D printers, laser cutters, plasma cutters, and huge loads of machines that I didn't even know existed. I didn't even know the names of them. Now, apart from that, it was an international school, so I got to meet a lot of people from all over the globe and know about their cultures, and it's priceless. It's not something that you can really learn out of a textbook, to be honest. It's something you have to experience by yourself, and I would say that's a very, very cool thing. So yes, it was a very big life-changing experience. Now I'm going to be talking about the frequently asked questions. Most of you asked me if I've left cubing. Well, cubing isn't something that I do on a regular basis anymore. What I do on a regular basis is a lot of stuff related to do with aircraft, as you can see at the back. Um, Cubing, I pick up Rubik's Cubes every now and then. So there's a few Rubik's Cubes right over there. I pick it up occasionally, solve it sometimes. When people come in to look at it, I solve it for them. Um, so I'm not really up to date with all the cubing stuff anymore. Um, so that's about it. Like I haven't left it, it's just something I do on a regular basis. Second question is, what happened to Stark's puzzles? Well, now that you know this entire history bit, um, I really didn't have any time for Stark's puzzles, and even if I did, it would be illegal for me as a student in the United Kingdom to do any sort of business, so I couldn't really do anything. Um, and then some people ask me if you can still buy Stark's puzzles. Well, there wouldn't be any new Stark's puzzles, but there are people in India who already have my product. So if they are willing to sell it to you, because I'm sure like now there might be much better brands of Rubik's cubes out there. I've heard a lot about the GANs um, doing a good job in the industry. So yeah, I mean, if you're still interested in Stark's puzzles, then the best thing to do is probably ask someone who already owns them. Um, and ask them if they're willing to sell it to you. I don't know. I don't remember any of my. I don't have any contact details of my customers, so please do not ask me. Um, and someone actually asked me if they could buy Stark's Puzzles as a company. I will say no to that because one, it's not really a company. It was something that I did as a person with the help of the SCMU store for the cubing community in India. I didn't really earn any profits out of the whole Stark's puzzle thing. It was more of a hobby and more of just trying to give a better product. Not a much better product, but a slightly better product for a slightly more price. It was just 200 rupees, which is £2. Um, yeah, that's all. And also, a few of you asked me where all my Rubik's Cubes are right now. So, I have like 7 or 8 with me in my room. The rest of the other cubes that I got from Hong Kong or whatever, from all over the world, I have them back at home in Delhi, and some of you also asked me if I could give them away for free. I will say no to that again because those Rubik's cubes, even though I'm not really playing with them or anything, they're still there. Every time I go back to Delhi, I open up my Rubik's cube cupboard and I get loads of good memories at the back. Um, so it's not something that I can just give away. In a way, it's those Rubik's cubes were a massive, they were a big part of my life, and I would say they still are because those Rubik's cubes are one of the reasons I actually got that internship in that company in the first place. So they are part of me, if that makes sense, and so like I wouldn't want to give it away. And so the other thing was someone asked me if I have a new YouTube channel that they don't know of or anything. Um, like I said before, I'm a rapper now. I have a rapping YouTube channel. It's called Text Music. I will leave a link in the description below. You guys can go and check it out if you want. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. If you guys have any more questions or anything, and if I get enough questions, I might be able to make another, I might be able to make a Q&A session on this channel if you guys want, because I have got a lot of questions earlier hand. Um, so thank you guys for watching, and for those of you who stayed this long, thank you again. Now you know what's been happening in my life. I'm into aeronautical engineering, I'm a rapper, I kind of drifted away from Rubik's Cubes. Um, I would say see you soon, but I'm not sure about that. But you know, if I ever come to India and there's a Rubik's Cube competition going on, I might come. Like, I might be able to attend it, or I won't be taking part in it, but come on, just visit my old friends and all that sort of stuff. Um, and if I ever get time, I might, this is an idea that has been going around in my head for a few weeks now. If I get any time, I might try to come up with a new Rubik's Cube design, because I have access to 3D printers and all that stuff, so I think that's going to be a different experience as well. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and goodbye.